Hello from Tree Nature's YouTube channel. This is Mark Josie, and today I want to show you this flashlight right here, which is the Haikelite HT08. Now this flashlight is very frustrating. I mean, like not the flashlight frustrating, but makes me very frustrated. Why? Because when I first got the flashlight, it comes in a box like that. There's no manual, okay, and it's set. It is preset in a very crappy mode that I really don't like. Okay, so when I use it, it only have a high mode, or you can say turbo, and then you get strobe, and then you get SOS. Now that's pretty weird because one light that only have a high mode and then some flashing mode, and it basically makes the light very weird and useless. Okay, so I was thinking, why people make a light like that, and the impression is already very bad. But when I start to research online again, look up about this light, and I find out more about it, and wow, you got to go online and not going to Gear's Best website. Okay, Gear's Best website have the specs and stuff, but it doesn't tell you how to use the light, and there's no manual inside. All you got inside this crappy box, okay, is the foam, lanyard loop, not very fancy, but yeah, it works, and the O-rings. Okay, so keep the O-rings, keep the other stuff, and throw the garbage out. Okay, the box sucks. Now this light runs on 118/650, and it have like 14 modes. And I'm like, what? Yeah. So how do you do it? Well, you click there's only one tail cap right here to click, and you get it on. And you can see right now, it's a mega floody light. Right now, shut off. See, everything is flooded. Okay, my second mode. Okay, and you have your moonlight. Look at that. This moonlight mode is the craziest flood moonlight mode ever. I can look right here and not blink. This is how good it is. Okay, like you can look, it's turn on, right? Like you can go like that, and your eyes is still stay open. It's very, 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 very dim. Okay, and why do you like that? Well, it's very useful in the dark. I mean, like go into the washroom. Okay, now click, close the door, no light. Okay, click this one, and you will see everywhere with this light. It's enough, right? You can find your doorknob and stuff like that. Imagine in a very nice cave or something. Okay, you have no light whatsoever. This will allow you to see stuff, and it lasts for a super long time. And basically, if you hang this somewhere, okay, on your bag or something, it will be always on like that for days and days, and it's gonna it's super long lasting kind of light, right? Now, second mode. This is very bright, and very bright to the point that I think, wow, it's like something I will be using for the whole night if I'm on a blackout night. And that is my low mode. Medium, high, and turbo. Okay, high, and then flashing. Okay, back to this one. See, that's the setting I have right now with 5 modes. And the highest, they say, is 850 lumen, which is exactly super scary bright. Okay, and you can turn the light's body to zoom in. Look at that. Okay, lovely, right? Now, look how much I can zoom. This is like crazy. You got to see how crazy it gets. It zoom all the way, and now it's a super blinding light. If you like blinding people, this is like, you can't even look into it. It's very crazy, okay? Because it's so focused, you can't even stand the thing at this angle. You're gonna like close your eyes. So it's a super mega effective blinding flashlight. If you like blinding people, turn it on the mode where it only goes on high and then strobe. Okay, it will work. Now when you scroll that all the way out, the light becomes a little bit longer. Okay, like that. If you compare with my finger, okay, like this length. Okay, now when I screw it all the way back in, it's very, very chubby. Okay, big difference. Okay, so it's a very cute light if you look at it like this. Okay, a super flood light, and you don't have that kind of flood with a normal flooder. Okay, now open up the back and you see it's O-ring sealed, and basically that's the battery, through night battery inside. Okay, gold plated springs, and springs inside as well, so springs on both sides, which is very nice. The threads are well done. One button operation at the back. Now, how do you set this light? Well, turn it on, okay, and bump the back 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. 1, 2, shut off, and then now you've got a new setup. Okay. Now I only have low, high. See, low, high. Okay, only 2 modes, you see? Okay, so I'm gonna let's do that again, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, third group. Turn on, I got high, strobe. Yeah, that's basically what I got when I opened this out of the box, okay? 1, high, strobe, and then SOS. Okay, that's what I get when I first opened the box, and I was like, what the heck? Okay, so let's do that setup again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4th group. Shut. Okay, open again. Now I have this high, strobe, this, and it's the same. Okay, anyway, so I got to really find how many things I need to wait. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how frustrating it is. Okay, when you get it right, don't change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello? Hello? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, change. Okay, let's try the mode. This is high only. Look at that. Okay, there's no mode changing. High only. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. 1, strobe. Okay, we're back to this. Whatever. Okay, so you get the idea. It's annoying. So sit at your desk, play around with the modes, groups, and just try to count, and then see where you're end up where you are, and just leave the damn thing alone. Okay, so it's crazy. It's so hard to understand how to get the groups. But anyway, after that, okay, I also opened this head and found out something very cool. Open the thing. Now there's a piece of glass right here, okay, and this is a smooth glass with lots of fingerprints, so it's something that I need to clean off. And then you get one of these special lens, and this lens is like those TIR lenses, something like that. It's textured, okay, so it redirects the light somehow, and not sure how it works, but basically it just has some science magic on it, and that's why it works. Okay, so there are 2 lenses in there, and you can always take off one if you like, but yeah, so you have 2 lenses, and there's no reflector inside much, so basically it's just the bulb, okay, the LED, and this lens, okay, and lots of fins right here too. Now this thing runs on one 18650s, and there's lots of fins, and only output max to, let's say, 850 lumen, so it's not going to get you very hot. Okay, but you got a mega throw and a mega flood. Now, I am not a fan of zoom light. When I go outside and stuff, I hate using zoom light, because when you're super flooding, you don't see anything out there. Okay, when you use the zoom out, you don't see anything close up, so basically the light is garbage. But for indoor usage, if you're using this one, I would say for blackout situation, this is very good, because it got a moonlight mode that is very floody, and it allows you to light up the whole room, okay, in pitch black, light up the whole room for a long time. So it's a nice survival mode. And also the light beam is very yellowish in comparison to the, like, not yellow, but more like to the neutral natural white. So when you're using this against other like night courts and stuff, okay, this is very comfortable. Okay, I like the color of this light, the beam. So for indoor use, survival, like emergency kit, I would really like this light around. It's a nice light. And you can also tail stand this thing. And one more thing, because it's so floody, okay, and like, look, so small, right? And it's floody. When you are in an emergency situation, take a piece of paper, roll it up, and tape it right here. And so you got a big tube of light. And you can adjust that beam to make it just fit that rod. Okay, just fit that rod, and it will make you a super long, like a light tube for the emergency usage. And that is actually very good to have. So we'll be trying more fun stuff with this guy, but now let's get outside and see how it does. Hello guys, so here's the Haikelite. When you can see it's now shrink down, okay, zoom out. So that's the mode, zoomy mode right here. And wow, that's a lot of spread. If I'm right here, you can see, wow, that's a big amount of spread. But as you can expect, there's not much light going on the other side, you see. So yeah, that's why I don't like the zoom light. It's not really good, right, sometimes. Okay, so let's go to the other modes. Okay, so zoom, let me try to hold this thing like this and zoom. Yeah, zooming with the other hand. Okay, zoom. That turbo mode, 850 lumen. Non-stop screwing the light out. Okay, come on, wow. Okay, so there goes the zoom, and yeah, it looks like that. Is it very freaky? It's not really freaky, trust me. But let's look. Wow, look at that. Okay, you can see all the way to the building right there. Okay, that is insane. Okay, so throw wise, okay, I would say if you want a super thrower kind of light, okay, this is not the one. 800-ish lumen is not a lot of light, but it allows you to have a nice setup with the UI, so you have a lot of options, a lot of different modes when you need, and that's the pro of this light. The con is the power. Okay, you can see 800 lumen is really lame. So yeah, for light today, this is not called bright. Okay, this is like okay, yeah, but you see, okay. So there are better options if you want bright lights, but the pro of this light is a lot of different groups, and you can have a lot of flood indoor with this lens right here. Okay, so let's go back to the lab. Guys, so we're back here and hope you like it. So do I like this light? Well, after my fiddling and seeing how many groups and mode this guy have, for a zoomy, I will say I recommend this light, and I will say that it's a nice light. So far, I have been trying out a lot of Haikelite. The first one I got is the 9000 lumen MT03, and it's amazing. Now, this one proved to me that Haikelite is actually pretty good. So far, no Haikelite failed on me yet, so I'm pretty happy with them. So yeah, get one from the link below if you like. Try the code and stuff. And we'll see you next time. Bye.